Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shadows. I already covered this game. This doesn't need any introduction for those of you who are in my age range, I would say. You will probably remember this game coming out in, I believe it was 2002? Was it in 2002? It could have been 2002. The last time when I covered this game I said it's 15 years ago or so. So that was in 2017 or 18, so yeah, must have been. This game is really old. Back in the days I did say I would continue to make videos about the game because I wanted to do a complete series about it, which I haven't followed through for reasons of really struggling with the recording. Now, you can kinda see on the video right now why this might be. Commandos 2 has the tendency that it does flick between resolutions in the main menu, and when a sequence, a video sequence is playing, a cutscene, it goes to this tiny little box. I believe that's 480 on, or is it 640 on 480 or something like that. And it has a tendency to fall back to this resolution every time it plays a sequence. And then when you're in the game, it does play at the resolution which you've actually set, which in this case is 1220 by 720, I believe. Yeah, 1280 by 720, sorry. Oh, there we go. And due to that, and due to me having used... what did I use back then? Did I use OBS back then? I might have used OBS back then. And try to do display capture, not display capture, sorry, window capture and all of that jazz. It did tend to go wrong, and the game, either the game crashed in the middle of the recording. No, I used Fraps actually. It was Fraps back then. And then the game would crash, and I would need to load back into the game on each sequence, or almost every sequence. And then back then, editing it together and all of that, that was quite the task, so to speak. I haven't had the right setup, knowledge, and all of that jazz. Neither did I know about the... what is it called? There is a... for rendering, the Blender Render Commander, or whatever the tool is called. So rendering would have taken hours, basically. Especially with Fraps, with the big files. Yeah, I didn't use Blender, I don't think, neither. I used something else to cut my videos together. But yeah, all in all, it was a massive hassle. So to the people which I said, like, I will definitely continue, sorry that it took me so long. And secondly, here I am, bringing it back. Now, after a long discussion, I hope this is working out. What I've done now, I have Streamlabs doing a desktop recording, which isn't pretty, but I couldn't get it to work with window or game capture. Unfortunately, it just wouldn't record the window. I have a similar problem with X4, but that's slightly different because X4 is so new and the Vulkan engine and all of that jazz. They said it's currently not quite compatible, so to speak. Not Streamlabs, or I don't know if it's Streamlabs or the Vulkan engine devs or Egosoft or who, but the combination of that doesn't work. With Commandos 2, I believe it is the other way around. It is so old that Streamlabs just doesn't quite get it. So this is why we will play in this weird setup that I have, like a cropped out version of my screen here. And that's how we will roll. So I have a default profile. There was supposed to be save games in here because I did do a little bit of something. I could go and key in the missions, because after each mission you get a key for the next to unlock that mission. So I could key in the mission and I could jump ahead, but I figured let's do a fresh start from the ground up. Also, the people who didn't see the first video I've made on Commandos 2 and coming to the channel freshly can see like a really old game, and this was like one of the massive games which I played back then. And it was absolutely amazing and mind-blowing of the concept and all of the stuff which I've done. But I shall dive right into it. I will play on normal mode, because I haven't played this game in such a long time. And also, it is not an easy game to finish. Like, let's just get it out there. It's not easy to play. It is meant to be a hard game. The first few missions, it's all fair and square. The later missions, oh my gosh. Okay. Either dead or I suck at it, which is very possible, since you watch me playing and you know how I play. Let's go to the training.
This border post to allow our troops to pass through.
If we get rid of the commanding officer, the rest will not be able to offer any resistance.
First, we have to eliminate these two without making any noise.
I can climb up to the wires and swing along them to cross to the other side. I see a box. We'll probably find some interesting stuff in there.
If you get the metal shears, bring them here and I'll cut through that fence and deactivate the mines.
Right, yes. As I was saying, we are about to do the training mission. So, you can see we have two guys down here. Those are my guys. Each and every one have, which you are controlling, have individual skills and traits and things. Click on them so you can actually just quickly swap between the two. Right click will open up the menu, escape close it down. You can see what they have in the inventory. So let's start and be sneaky. So first of all, what I want to do is I want to get rid of this guy, because he is a issue. So you have a couple things up here. You have the map mode, which you can open, and targets are highlighted where they are, like red dots are the enemies, blue dots are yourself, and I believe there's green dots somewhere as well. You have this mode. If you click somewhere, you can see if somebody can see that spot, if they would notice that spot. So you can see that this is the area where he sees. You can also click on somebody, and then you can see what he sees basically. Green is the area where he could see you if you would be like standing up and walking by. He could notice you. If you crawl through, there is a chance that you may not be spotted, but you need to be careful about that, or they don't detect you as easily. The green area is the one, or the dark green area is the one where they definitely see you, and you are screwed if you're in that one. We have a guy over there, a guy over there. We have a couple people here who are watching. And we have something interesting in this box which we want to get, and there is also a box down here. So yeah. Then here's our tasks, objectives, neutralize, and if you click on it you get some useful hints and tips and this funky split screen modus. Do remember, this game came out in like 16, 17 years ago or so. This has been absolutely ridiculous for the time. Take the thing, cut through, fight the officers, and then yeah, just obtain the content of the... Ah, there's an objective as well. Get the wooden box. You don't have to do all of the objectives, you can do the objectives. But then you have a different what to do, picking things up, sneaking and so on. Like there's a whole knowledge base in this game, which nowadays it's not as special anymore, but like, yeah, back then. Cool, let me get rid of you. Right, so I selected, right click switches between primary stuff which you have selected. I go and do this and quickly go and knock this guy out. If I remember correctly, if you press, yeah, if I press shift I can like tie him up, grab him and carry him away. There we go. And now I can, how does this work? Oh yeah, W to inspect him. And now I can go and pick up cigarettes and other stuff which he has with him. Cigarettes are for distraction. You can throw them like a packet somewhere and then people will go there and be like, oh, what's that? And you can also steal rifles and all of the other stuff. There are certain people... Oh yeah, and the uniform, and you can wear the uniform as well. But we now have a little naked dude there on the ground. Well, almost naked. Right, so what we now can do is I can throw, let's see, a package here. And you see that he is now rather curious about this. I can go and beat him, collect him, and bring him back. Make a nice little stash of people. Also I can go and grab the cigarettes again. There's nobody paying attention anymore to this particular area. So I can go and give him a beating. Boom. Grab him, take him with me. Lovely. This cleans out this entire area. There is no worries anymore. Let's have a quick look what he has. Just a soldier uniform. All standard, all normal. Where's the second guy which I picked up? Let me pick you up real quick and just like drop you there. Nope, that was the wrong one. That was Lupin. There we go. Okay, I can grab the ammunition individually as well. And I can also basically grab the like wearing time, because if you wear the uniform they wear out after a while. Okay, so what I want you to do is what was the button to go prone? Okay, don't think so. Oh yeah, left click is not selecting, left click is sending him to do stuff, right click is selection. Okay, what he can do is he can climb up here. Also, is anything looking there? No. Oh. Oh, did you see the little, like, shockwave which happened there? The shockwave is an area of sound. So if I drop down, it will make a certain amount of sounds. Okay, can I crawl over here? Inspect. Nice, some first aid kits. So if anybody gets injured, I can go and use the med kits. Boop. Nice, and that should have been my objective done now. Yeah, there we go. Careful, clues, etc, etc. And then now I need to go and take the wire cutting, cut through, and then fight the officer group as well. Fair enough, let's go up. Don't know how to remove the arrow, I completely forgot. And then say that we go over here. Now we need to go and fight those guys somehow. It'll be interesting. Yeah, you can come down. Ba ba ba. Go prone, I don't know how. This is where this comes in. You can see, okay, he almost can see me there. I need to be super careful. With the keys he has, he can unlock locked boxes. And this is specific to this guy. Hehehe. Nice. And the wire cutter. There we go. Going through. And now if I select him, he cannot climb this. This is a special ability which only this guy can do, actually. So each individual person has individual traits to them, and will, oh, yeah, it can come down. We will need to use them in different scenarios. So he's the thief, the light and quick one. Let me inspect you, give you the wire cutting tool, and probably also the grenades. Then you can now go and cut through the wires. Now, can anybody see me in general?
Yes, sir.
Probably not. Also, can we... Okay, if I get up,
Okay.
can you actually come back here and just get rid of this guy? He is back here. He is a potential... If something goes wrong. Let's have a look. You have more cigarettes. And you have a machine gun, which could be quite useful. Let's go and cut through the wires now. With the new and handy wire cutter tool. And now he's done. Now obviously where there is wires, there might be other stuff as well. Oh yeah, you see that? We almost walked into a landmine. so he can scan them, deactivate them, and pick them up. Anti-person mines, and I can use them myself. Like I can go and lay those mines now, just in case if anything goes wrong. Okay, let's very slowly, deactivate this one. Quite a few of them, from what I remember. Yeah, there's the next one. Like behind all of the wires, wherever you could cut through, there will be one of them. Let's carefully walk closer. And not misclick by accident, because that could be a deadly mistake. Oh no, that was not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, none here. There's one more here. And another one there, okay. There probably might be a couple here as well. Let's go and quickly listening in. Okay, none there. I thought there might be some more. Let's see how it goes. Let's pick it up. Yeah, there we go. That's next one. Okay, so there's a couple things what we can do now. Obviously, I can go prone and take care of this guy. Let's see how he's looking there, he's looking there, he's looking there, he's looking there. So if I sneak around here, I should be able to go and knock this guy out without a hassle. Yeah. Just tie him up, have a look-see, nothing in particular which is special. Now, there are later on bonus points for, I believe, for being not destructive or killing people. What we can do, however, is we can just use this. Boom! And that's them taken care of. Wonderful. That was the training camp. Nice first mission, and that gives you a little bit of an idea what the game is. And the nice thing is it goes straight into the next mission.
Okay guys, this group of soldiers has been isolated from the squad. Let's see if we can offer them a hand. Or a knife. According to my notes, there's a radio in the little house. When the situation's under control, we'll use a radio to inform headquarters. I'd sure like to find out what's inside those boxes.
Boom! And you're in the second mission. Seamless. But we will stop the episode here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my apologies that it took me so long that I didn't record more of this. As I said, I didn't have the technology, or it was very cumbersome to do so, and I just didn't invest. Now I have the technology, which makes it a bit nicer, a bit easier. I hope that the quality of the video will be good and that you will have a lot of joy. This series is coming back to my channel, and I will probably try to play through it, to be quite frank. Leave a little like if you enjoyed this episode. I know it was a repetition of the first mission or the first video which I've already released, but let's dive freshly into this after all of those years. I didn't remember how this game works quite, so this is all good and new and everything. I hope you will have a fantastic day, a fantastic week, and I shall see you next time. Bye!